Hi, welcome and welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will be eligible for free monthly giveaway readings, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month. So for today's pick a card reading, we are going to look at messages from your person. How do they feel and think about you? Please note that this is a general and collective pick a card reading, so it may or may not resonate with every single one of you. If it does not resonate, please consider checking your old zodiac sign reading, which I will leave the link in the description box below. The cards that we have today: pile number 1, Amethyst crystal; pile number 2, clear quartz crystal; pile number 3, tiger eye; pile number 4, lapis lazuli; pile number 5, orange quartz crystal; and pile number 6, black obsidian crystal. Take some time to meditate, take a few deep breaths in and think about your person, and then choose the pile that you are most drawn to, and then head to the description box or the comment section where I leave the timestamp for each of the pile. So without further ado, let's get into the reading. Hi, for those who chose pile number 1 or the amethyst crystal. So let's look at into your cards here. Alright, so for those who chose pile number 1, I'm going to tell you the sign that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I'm also seeing fire sign here, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. So you could have one of those signs strongly in your chart, or you could be dealing with one of those signs as well. So for today's message, for those who chose pile number 1, how does your person think or feel about you here? So the first one that I've got here is past life, and then I've got wheel of fortune or wheel of the year, and then 7 of pentacles, release your past, learn from it. I've got 10 of pentacles, and then the sun card coming up here as well. So the first thing that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 1, I do feel like your person have started to sense or started to feel that both of you have a very strong connection here. And I do feel like they can't explain the sense of familiarity or this strong feeling, this strong pull that they feel towards you here. So I do feel like for those who chose pile number 1, I do feel like both of you and your partner here have a very strong past life connection. And what do I mean by the past life soul connection here is that both of you have been together in more than one past life. And in those past life, both of you could have been romantic partners, husband and wife, or just friends, and could also be, for some of you here, you could not be together in those particular lifetime because of untimely death, natural disaster, and so on. So they do feel that strong connection that you feel towards them as well. And the reason for that here is that the connection of the past life, so the past life connection between both of you here. I will not be surprised if you have you've been getting dreams, or just like vision, or just like this strange feelings of something that happened between the two of you in your past life here. And I feel like the same also goes to them here as well. Now the message that I've got from your person here, I've got release your past, learn from it here. So I do feel like for those of you who chose pile number 1, either you or your person, or even like both of you here, have been going through a lot of traumatic past, abusive or some kind of abusive situation, mentally, physically, emotionally, could even be sexually abused in your past, such as in your previous relationships, could also be during your childhood, or you could also be coming from a broken home, or you could have family issue, family upbringing. But there's definitely a traumatic past between both of you here, if not one of you. And the message that I've got from your person here is that to advise you or to encourage you here to let go of those feelings, to like release those past here, learn from it. Do not let all those past that had happened between you and between your person here control your present as well as controlling your future. So that's another thing that I've got here. Now coming up for the next here, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like for some of you here, you could be in separation. For some of you, you could also be just meeting this person, either starting to talk again, or like this could also be a new person that is just coming into your life here for those who chose pile number 1. Now there is definitely a little bit of hesitation coming up from your person here. It's just that it's like they are I won't say weighing up the option, but they're kind of like weighing up the next action, or like the next communication from them here. So they kind of like being really careful of things and of the next action that they want to do with you here. So they kind of like weighing up the action and weighing up the possibility and the consequences of that. I do feel like they want to move things forward with you here for those who chose pile number 1. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card coming up here. I've also got the Ten of Pentacles. So they definitely sees you as someone they want to have a family with, like a marriage, having kids. They definitely sees you as the father or the mother of their future children here. But again, definitely a family, a stable family here. But another thing that I've got here is that for those who chose pile number 1, they don't want to rush into things either. So they're going to take things slowly, and it's like they've just planted the seed, and they want to take some time to nurture it and watching it grow. So that's the main message that I've got for you for those who chose pile number 1. But yes, there is definitely a possibility of this connection to bloom into a committed and stable relationship between both of you here for those who chose pile number 1. And for those who chose pile number 1 here, I'm getting a very strong summer season. So if you are currently in separation with this person, I do feel like within the next 8 weeks to 8 months, which is also going to be around the summer here, I feel like summer season is going to be quite significant for those who chose pile number 1 here. Alright, so that's it for those who chose pile number 1. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. I'll see you in my next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye. Hello, for those who chose pile number 2 or the clear quartz crystal, let's see what your cards are. Alright, so for those who chose pile number 2, the sign that I'm getting for you here, I've got fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, and I've also got water sign coming up here, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So you could be dealing with any of those signs, or you could have one of those signs strongly in your chart here. Now let's look into the cards one by one on how does your person think or feel about you here. I've got compassion, I've got the Lord of Shadows or the Death card, I've got Two of Cups coming up here, Forgive and Let Go, the Hangman, and Queen of Wands coming up here. So the first message that I've got from your person on how they think or on how they feel about you here is that they really appreciate the care, the nurture and the compassion that you give to them here, especially with this compassion energy coming up here. They also see you as someone who is actually gentle, not only with yourself but as well as with them and with people surrounding you here. I feel like for those who chose pile number 2 here, you have a very strong empathic gift or empathic ability here, that you can just feel other people's energy and other people's emotion here. Sometimes it's kind of like scare your person, like how do they know about this, like they kind of like think that way. But aside from that here, the compassion, the way you put yourself out there, your energy, the way that you are vibrating here, the energy that you give out here is definitely like the wow factor for them here, and they really appreciate the way you care about them and the way like you you put yourself out there. That is the general message that I've got here. And I've also got the Queen of Wands energy coming up here. So the way they think about you here is that they think that you are really attractive, gorgeous, and they also think that you are hot here. But aside from that here, they appreciate your passion towards your life, towards your goal, towards the people surrounding you here. So they really sees you as the person of vision, as a man or woman of vision here, and they really like value you for that and respect you for that here. Now I've got the Death card and the Two of Cups coming up here. I've also got the Hangman. Now I do feel like for those who chose pile number 2 here, either your person might have left you or both of you could have agreed to a mutual separation here. And the message that I've got here is that forgive and let go. I feel like the main thing that that I'm getting from them here is that they feel that they don't deserve your love, they don't deserve your care here, because they feel like they are not a good person enough for you here, for those who chose pile number 2. And that is why they're kind of like a little bit of hesitant to move forward or just to approach you here, either just for a communication or even like for a reconciliation here. So there is that a little bit of hesitation energy coming up from them, and they definitely want you to forgive them for all the wrongs and for all the mistakes that they did in the past. They definitely know that they have hurt you in a way that they couldn't even imagine on how to come back towards you here and ask for your apology, but they definitely want to do that. And I've got the Death card coming up here. A transformation or a rebirth process is going to happen between you and your person. I do feel like some of you here, for those who chose pile number 2 here, your person could have already reaching out towards you or starting to have a communication either directly or even like through a third party situation, such as mutual friend, family members. And for a group of you could even be sensing them or even like seeing them stalking your social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and all those above. So I do feel like for those who chose pile number 2 here, they also have gone through a very massive realization here on what they lost when they leave you, or when both of you got into a separation energy here. They definitely want to come back. They definitely want to start something new with you here. I've got the Two of Cups energy. And another thing here that I've got for those who chose pile number 2 here is that the feelings that both of you have here is definitely a mutual feeling. And the Two of Cups here is also a soulmate energy coming up between the two of you, for those who chose pile number 2. So there's definitely going to be a reconciliation or restarting things between the two of you here. It's just that I feel like from your person here, again, that hesitation energy, they're just afraid to put themselves out there. Like they don't know how you will react to them and they don't know how that you will perceive them if they come back towards you here. But they definitely want to come back towards you, and they definitely want to show you that I've changed. This is the new me now, and it's safe for you to love me. It's safe for you to accept me back. I'm not going to go back into my old ways. So that is the main message that they want to tell you here. And they definitely put you in such a high pedestal here, for those who chose pile number 2. They definitely regret that they've wasted all the nurture and all the compassion that have been showing to them here. And they just want you to know that they really appreciated you and all things that you have done for them in the past, and they wish that you could forgive them and you could let go of all things that happened between the two of you in the past and accept them back into your life here. So that's it for those who chose pile number 2 here. And for the time frame that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 2, I'm getting a spring season. So something could have happened during early spring energy, which is next year early spring. Alright, so that's it for those who chose pile number 2. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 3 or the Tiger Eye Crystal. So let's look into your cards here. Alright, so for those who chose pile number 3, the messages from your person. How does they think and feel about you here? The sign that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 3 here, I'm getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. I've got water sign, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, and I've also got earth sign coming up here, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. So you could have one of those you could have those sign strongly in your chart, or this could be one of the sign of your person here. Now the messages that I've got for you here for those who chose pile number 3, I've got trust, I've got 5 of swords, I've got 3 of pentacles, karmic situation, Queen of Cups, and I've got 3 of Cups energy here. Alright, so I'm getting a very specific message for those who chose pile number 3. I do feel like either you or your person could be currently dealing with a third party situation. So either you are currently with someone else or your person is currently with someone else here. But the main message from your person here is that they want you to trust the connection, and they want you to trust on the divine timing, and they want to trust that they will come back towards you here no matter what. So they want you to have that trust. Release your anxiety, release your doubt, and surrender to the divine timing here. Have patience and have trust on the divine timing. So that is the main energy that I've got for those who chose pile number 3. Now on how does your person feel towards you here, I've got the Queen of Cups energy. So they definitely sees you as someone who is like a queen energy here, I would say, like a queen, as well as someone like a motherly energy, a caring and a nurturer energy coming up here for those who chose pile number 3. And they have just realized here on how much they feel, on how much they love you here, and they're also starting to realize on their own feelings towards you here for those who chose pile number 3. So I feel like for those who chose pile number 3, that could be a period of no communication, or even like up until this particular point of time there is no period of there is no communication here, or not much communication, on and off communication. But it's just that now they're starting to realize their own emotion towards you, the love that they have towards you here. And another thing that I've got here with this karmic situation and a third party situation here, they're not doing good in their connection. I'm also sensing that for those who chose pile number 3, your person could or was or even like starting to go into a divorce process or legal separation, or just like separation here with the third party situation. And the reason why I've got that, because they are feeling defeated in the whole connection. I think they've realized that they've made a huge mistake for choosing someone else over you here for those who chose pile number 3. They feel defeated. They feel like no matter what they do and no matter what they say, they cannot find a way to please them, to please the third party that they're currently with here. So in this whole connection, it's like they are the loser. That kind of energy is what I'm getting from your person. And the way the situation going on between them and the third party here is that they cannot reach a mutual ground. So the communication between them and the third party here is almost non-existent. And even if they communicate, it's like always ending up in fight, unnecessary fight, unnecessary conflict, misunderstanding, and all those miscommunication and all those energy here. And this is what they missed the most about you here. When both of you were together here, you are always there to listen to them, and you are always there to encourage them here. And they are definitely missing that energy out, because at this point of time the third party here never encouraged them, never said one good thing about them, and basically never show them the care and the support. And this is what they kind of like making them even feeling more defeated, and even feeling damn, what did I do, why did I even left that relationship, that kind of energy is what I'm getting from your person here. And with this trust energy coming up here, I'm getting like your person is about to take that particular leap of faith. And this is what I've got, either they're actually currently going through a legal separation or divorce here, or your person is about or will be going through that in the near future here. So that is the main energy that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 3 here. So that's it. I hope the reading resonates with you. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 4 or the Lapiz Lazuli crystal, I put 2 of them because it's quite small. So yeah, let's get into your cards here. Alright, so for those who chose pile number 4, the sign that I'm getting for you here, I'm getting earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, and I'm also getting water sign coming up for you here, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So you could have one of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have one of those signs strongly in their chart here. Now let's look into the cards on how your person feel and think about you here. For those who chose pile number 4, I've got Balance, I've got High Priest, King of Cups, Work, Career or Finance. I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups coming up here. So the main message that I've got for those who chose pile number 4 here is that your person have been going through or is currently going through a spiritual awakening process. They just have this newfound realization and newfound awakening here about the connection and generally about spirituality as a general here. Now another message that I've got for you here is that the work, career and finances, at this point of time here, their main focus here is to build up their career, to work on their finances, to achieve that financial stability and financial independence here. I feel like your person could either have gotten a new job or even like a new job promotion here, like an increased income. Something new has just entered their life in terms of finances here, which is giving them a little bit more money here, and they are currently focusing on that. And I do feel like some of you here, for some of you here who chose pile number 4, I do feel like your person is also having a little bit struggle regarding their finances and wanting to, to put more effort and more work hours into their work to get that extra money here. Now the main energy that I'm getting from your person here is that they're having struggle to keep themselves in balance, especially with all this work, all this emotion that they're feeling here, as well as the relationship between the two of you, or this connection between the two of you here. So you might have noticed that your person is kind of like I won't say gone cold, but you kind of like feel like the communication between the two of you is kind of like on and off, or not much of communication. You might also be wondering like what is going on, why is he not texting me, or why is he not reaching out towards me here. And some of you could even think if there is actually a third party situation, or if they are cheating on you or something like that. But for those who chose pile number 4, I'm not sensing any third party situation or any cheating scenario here. It's just that they are definitely focusing too much on their work, on their career, on their finances. And aside from that here, they're also going through a spiritual awakening process here. So this spiritual awakening process, or this spiritual journey that they're actually going through here, is also already giving them, it's already taking much of their time and much of their energy here. So it's kind of like they're kind of like having trouble or struggling to maintain the balance on their personal life, on their professional life here. So that is the main energy that I'm getting from them. I've also got the King of Cups energy. So they definitely have a lot of emotion towards you. They do think a lot about you here. And with this spiritual awakening, or this spiritual journey that they're currently going through here, they're becoming more mature and more stable with their emotions. So if you notice that in the past your person tend to be like not honoring the emotion, or like doesn't want to like be open about their emotion here, you're going to see the changes from your person, because they're going to be more open with their emotion. They're going to honor the emotion here, and they're no longer going to be a victim of the ego, and they're basically no longer going to go by the ego. So they're going to have that more stable and more maturity level on the emotion here. And I've also got the Six of Cups energy coming up here. They definitely honor you, and like they definitely think a lot about you, honor you in a sense that they appreciate you being in your life. They appreciate that you're being patient towards them and giving them the time and the space to grow within themselves here. And for those of you who are currently in separation, for those who chose pile number 4 here, a reconciliation energy is coming very, very strongly, as well as with the Six of Cups energy. This is a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. The divine soulmate energy is coming up very, very strongly here. I feel like some of you here, for a group of you, haven't heard from this person around 6 years to 6 months from now here, so anytime between that, and you're definitely going to hear this person, to have that communication and hearing from this person pretty much soon here. I've got the Six of Cups, and not only the communication, they're actually going to come back and return to you here. So again, another reconciliation energy coming up here for those who chose pile number 4. Alright, so that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 5 or the orange quartz crystal, let's get into your cards one by one. Alright, so for those who chose pile number 5, the sign that I'm getting for you here, I've got water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I've also got fire sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So could be in your chart or could be in your person chart here. And let's look into your card one by one on how does your person think and feel about you here. I've got the Magic coming up here. 8 of Cups, Knight of Wands, You Are My Everything, 5 of Cups, and the Death card or the Rebirth card coming up here. So the main message, the first thing that came into me here, on how your person think and feel about you here, they feel you are like a magic for them, and there is this magical thing about you, and they just could not put a finger on it, as well as on the connection that both of you have. Like there is something magical, I would say, about you and about the connection. That's definitely really, really amazing one here. And whenever they spend time with you, and whenever both of you together here, there is this spark of energy, and they just could not explain like where does this energy come from, like why do they feel like that. And this is something that they're actually missing out a lot, and they're definitely like missing out the energy and like spending time with you and all this spark that both of you have here. I feel like for those who chose pile number 5, both of you are currently in separation. I've got the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups energy here, and the message from your person that I've got here is that you are my everything. Again, this is what I mean. They feel that magical sense, like they just could not put word into it here, and there is something magical and there is something amazing about you here. And the way they feel about you here is that you complete them, and you are like the everything. You are like the missing puzzle pieces here, I would say. So you just like complete them, and both of you just connect naturally with each other, and the energy are flowing naturally when both of you were together, when both of you like spending time together here. Now, with the energy that I've got here, the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups energy, that's definitely a very strong regret energy. This is what I mean, like they actually walked away from you, or like going through a separation at this point of time, and they regretted leaving you here. They keep thinking about you, they keep like reminiscing about the past. They keep like going down the lane, the memory lane, and like just just reminiscing about the past here. And sometimes they could just be not doing anything and just sitting down, and then they think about you, they think about the time that both of you spent together here, and it brings a big smile onto their face here. So that's how much they miss you, and that's how much they value now the relationship or the connection that both of you had here. So definitely a very amazing energy, a very light, and like a lot of magical sense of energy that I'm getting here. So I definitely love the energy for those who chose pile number 5. So aside from that feeling of guilty, that feeling of guilty, shame, regret, that kind of energy is coming up from your person here. And with this Knight of Wands energy, they're literally coming back towards you. Like, this image already speaks a lot. They're literally coming back towards you here, and when they come back towards you, they're not going to come back empty-handed. So they're definitely going to give you some present or some gift. This could be like an actual gift, like probably for Christmas or for New Year. But the gift that I'm getting here is that the offer that they're going to offer you here of something with a lot of passion and a lot of love, and they want to restart something new with you here. And like, how do I say, like, there is this new spark of new beginning energy, a very strong new beginning energy is coming up here. I do feel like the time frame that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 5 here, I'm getting a very strong spring season coming up here. So it could happen by like by this Christmas season, because I'm also getting that gift energy. So you could be hearing from them or receiving some sort of gift from them here this Christmas, but I'm also getting a very strong spring energy or spring season coming up here. So both of you could actually like starting to rebuild the relationship or starting to reconcile here during the springtime or during the spring season here. Now I've also got the Death card or the transformation card here. Again, they want to transform the relationship here. They want to like starting the relationship from a new beginning. And with all this realization, the regret and the guilty that they feel for leaving you here, they also have like decided to change themselves. So whatever triggers and whatever things that like the old ways here, they're going to leave that old ways. They're going to leave things that's no longer serving them for their highest good. They're going to change themselves to be a better version here, and they're going to come back towards you here. Alright, so that's it for those who chose pile number 5. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. I'll see you in my next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 6 or the black obsidian crystal, let's look into your cards one by one here. Alright, so for those who chose pile number 6, the sign that I'm getting for you, I'm getting earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I'm getting water sign, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, and I'm also getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. So it could be in your chart or could be in your person chart here. Now let's look into the card one by one on how does they feel and think about you here. I've got the action energy. I've got 4 of Pentacles. I've got 7 of Cups. Yes. I've got the Star coming up here. And I've got the King of Swords coming up here. So the first message that I'm getting from your person here, or the first energy that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 6 here, is that there is going to be an unexpected visit coming up from your person to you. Like, they are literally showing up to you here, like in front of your door. And for some of you here, could be in a form of text messages or phone call, but for majority of you here, they're actually going to show up in front of you, especially for those who are staying in the same state or in the same city here. Now with the Yes card, ultimate Yes card here, the main message that I've got is that yes, I do love you, yes, I do think about you, yes, I want to reconcile with you, and yes, I'm coming back to you here. And for those of you who have this, who chose pile number 6 and have these questions in your mind here, the answer to that is yes. They definitely do value you, they definitely think about you, and they definitely want to come back towards you here. And this action card literally speaks a lot, that they're coming back. And this is not just the energy of, you know, I mean, like, this is just not the energy, but, you know, like them putting action into that. So they're definitely moving, and this is like in 3D or in the reality energy here. Like, they're definitely going to come back towards you and literally showing up in front of you here. Unexpected visit is what I'm getting very, very strongly here. Now I've got the 7 of Cups energy, so there is a little bit, I won't say confusion, but deep within themselves here, you know, like on the back of their mind here, they're kind of like thinking like, how would you react, or how would you feel if they just show up in front of you here, and they still like not sure what they want to tell you here when they come back or when they contact you here. So they kind of like still working on that, working on, okay, how would they feel, how would they react, what would they say here, and what should I say to convince them that I'm a changed person now. What can I do to make them believe that I do definitely feel all this emotion, and I do feel like this intensity of this connection just as same as they do. So that kind of energy is what I'm getting here. Now with this King of Swords energy here, I feel like they are no longer going to be hiding their feelings. They're going to be very outspoken about their feelings here. Like I said, with this darker energy coming up here as well, a very strong healing energy that I've got from your person. So I feel like the reason why it's taking them a little bit some time to come back towards you, to reach out towards you here, or to just like reconnect with you here, is that because they're going through a lot of healing process here. And from this healing process, that they've realized who their true self are. They've realized the core self, and they've realized the emotion here, and they've also realized all the boundaries within themselves. So when they come back here, they're going to be coming back, I would say, even, you know, like someone who is more mature, someone who is more grounded here. That kind of energy is what I'm getting. So the vision, or like the image that I'm getting here, is that you could be doing something and then you suddenly, you know, like hearing a doorbell or hearing your phone ringing here, and it's them. Like this will happen in the most unexpected moment here. So just keep in mind about that. But they're definitely coming back towards you. It's like now is the time. Like they're definitely literally coming back towards you here. You know, like they will be meeting out towards you. So expect some meetings, and, you know, like honest communication, open communication, clarity, and all those doubts that you have on the back of your mind for all this time here, all the questions that you want to ask to them, and all this clarity that you've been longing to get here. You're definitely going to get that. You're definitely going to get it here. So definitely a very, very good energy. And for the time frame that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 6 here, I'm getting a very strong Aquarius season. So it could be in your chart, Aquarius, a very strong Aquarius energy, or this could also be happening surrounding the Aquarius season, which is going to be around January to February energy here. So that's it for those who chose pile number 6. I hope the reading resonates with you. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section. I will see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye.